Welcome to the HFT Stocks and Options Commentary. I'm Pablo Navarro. Today is Friday, April 26, 2013. For the volatility index, the dollar-weighted put-call ratio on the VIX, we have a neutral reading for May with 47% of the total premiums paid, bearish reading for June with 36% of the total premiums paid, and bullish reading for July with 16% of the total premiums paid. For the charts, here we have the daily chart for SPX. We were down to the 0.2 handles for the 0.2% for the day, almost 3 handles as you can see here. And it's important here, we're starting here to fade. We're gonna see if we're not gonna make a new high, if we're making a lower high here, and maybe coming back to this 1550 level. So that's what I'm looking so far here for SPX. As you know, I'm neutral here for SPX. On the Qs, neutral also here for the Qs. Today we have an interesting day on the Qs, and we're gonna talk about the individual stocks in a minute. But here you can see we were down 1/3% today, and also making look what it looks here like a double top if we start going lower. Volume here, not the great day for volume, but still I'm neutral here for the Qs. IWM, as you know, I am bearish on IWM. We were down 0.5% for the day. We'll continue to make a series of lower highs here. I think we're breaking this to 50-day moving average of 92.39. Next week, I think we're eventually coming here to test either this 100-day moving average at 89.50, and then maybe if we fail, come and test this low. So I'm bearish here on IWM. For the metals, here we have GLD. We were up in the morning and a complete reversal. You can see it here, and finishing down 0.5%. Interesting reversal in GLD makes me think that the downside is not finished. I think we're eventually coming to test this, but I remain on neutral stance here. For silver, also neutral here. We have a big reversal, as you can see it here, taking some of yesterday's gains, but the important thing here, we're still going higher. Volume is good on the downside today, and yesterday was also good. I remain neutral here on SLV. We've been bearish for a while now. Very profitable trade, and now neutral on Apple. Apple going up 2.16% for the day. Very nice here. Breaking this descending trend line on heavy volume. I think we're going higher. Next target, if we break here the 420 level, I'm looking for a test of the 434 level. So I'm getting a little bit bullish here on Apple, as we've started to see some volume on the buy side coming in. For Google, interesting day. We were down 1% today. We broke the 50-day moving average. We failed yesterday. We talked about it here. And here we have a bigger than usual volume, average volume here on a downside. So I think we're eventually coming to test this 780 level. You could extend this trend line to the downside, and that's going to be our target, so 780. For Amazon, here we have the daily chart for Amazon down 7.24% for the day. As you can see here, a huge volume today. Yesterday after the close, it came out with earnings. And the interesting here is that we have now this 200-day moving average in play, only $3 above it. So I would look for that to see as a signal. I think we're going to break that level and eventually go lower. As for targets, here on Amazon, I would look for at least a test of these previous lows, which was 242, and eventually coming back here to 225. So I'm bearish in Amazon here. I wouldn't get in before we break the 200-day moving average. Now let's look at Facebook. Here we have the daily chart for Facebook. We were up almost 3%. But we came back quite a bit here. We did not break this 100-day moving average, and we failed there, so that's important. We want to see a break of that previous high here around 28.10 before getting bullish.